Yo, it's JSF. How y'all doing? So last time I did a guide for Kai Kisuke, who I spent a ton of time playing, and now I want to do a guide for a character that I would say is a lot simpler than Kai, even though they say Kai is easier to use. But a character I've been playing ever since that guide, I've been almost exclusively playing this character, and he's the best character in the game. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just put it out there, man. Some people say it. Some people try to talk around it. Some people will try to say it's too early, but the reality is the Soul Bad Guy is the best character in this game. So if you want a beginner guide for how to play this character, this is the place to be. And if you like this content and want more Guilty Gear Strive, please sub to the channel. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Anyway, so Soul Bad Guy. Good old Soul, right? So Soul is interesting for a lot of reasons. He's basically the kin to Kai's Ryu. The Shoto character, meaning he's got a DP, he's got a fireball, he's got a Tatsu type move, etc. He's got other moves too, which makes him... Soul might be the most interesting character in this game, even if you think he's boring, just because of the way his moves work. But you know, his 5P, his jab, his 5K is amazing. This button it does everything. It does everything, bro. It does everything. Hold up. It does absolutely everything. You know, it anti-airs, and the thing is, if you're good, you can get a combo off this anti-air. I'm not good, so I can't do it, but you get the idea. This button is 3 frames. Now the range is wonky, so there are a lot of things like, I know a lot of people don't know frame data in this game yet, but there are a lot of moves that like might leave you like right here, might be like, oh, -4, -5, -10, -7. Oh, I can punish with 5K, but since it has an upward arc, just be wary of that, because sometimes things it should punish, it might not punish. It also has 2 hits, important for canceling it, just to note. Forward slash, man, this is the button, this is the God button. You're gonna see Soul players doing this from mid-screen, bro. I've seen it already, you're gonna see it. So the reason everybody's mashing this button, if you don't know, is this button is 10 frames, and look at the range on it, right? Look at the range on it. It doesn't look like it goes that far, but from this range right here, it hits. It's +2 on block. Now from this range, like, being +2 is really good because you can just do it again, right? And even if as a reversal he's mashing P right here, you can stagger it, you can delay it. You can just go into heavy slash after. Excuse me, you can just go into heavy slash after, right? You know, you got a lot of options. You can just, so you'll see, you'll just see a lot of people just mashing this button. And then the thing is, close slash, the closer version of it, is 7 frames and +3 on block. So you can literally just slash, now you're +3. Do it again, now you got forward slash, now you're +2. You're +2. And don't get me wrong, they get most, like, you can 5 or 2P out, 2K out sometimes, maybe 5P out. But remember that I'm plus here, I can back up. You know what I mean? I can just continue this string, and then you get counter hit for mashing, and you know how that goes. So this is the God button, just so you know. Like, I know there's way more to talk about, but forward slash is the God button. It's not unbeatable, but this is part of why Soul is so busted, because there's no reason for this button to be plus. It's literally no reason. And then the closed version is also plus. Yeah. Slash, you know, or heavy slash, I'm sorry. You know, that is what that is. This move is kind of interesting because I believe it knocks down. If I can get him to not block. Oh no, it's not that. But in this instance, if you do slash heavy slash, it'll knock down. Well, close slash heavy slash. Important to know some for like combo routes and stuff like that. 2S, standard 2S, low, decent range, etc. 2H is good for 2H is it looks like an amazing anti-air, but honestly, between 6P, 5K, air to airing, like, I don't use it. I don't use it for that. I use it for combos. This button is really good for combos, so you can like close slash 2H, you know what I mean? Close slash 2H, gunflame in the corner. You know what I mean? You can get more off of it, which I'll show later. 2K, 2D. His sweep has garbage range, in my opinion. But doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Soul isn't really the 2K, 2D character. That's not really his shtick. His 6P is OD. Let's see if I can do this. Fuck. I need to go further. fuck. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but for some of the buttons in this game, yeah, it won't work for that button. But for some characters, like let's say Kai's far slash, where he just sticks his sword out like that, you can 6P it and use the upper body invincibility to whiff punish, or like Chip's far slash, you can just use 6P the upper body invincibility and just punish moves like that. So that's important to know. Same with Tatsugeki. So like in situations like you're around this range and you think they're gonna throw something out, you can put out a 6P. You know what I mean? Catch them lacking. It's really good for that. And obviously it's an anti-air button and it knocks down. You can cancel it, but it knocks down. In the corner, the knockdown thing is cool because, you know what I mean? You can get more off of it. You know what I mean? You can get more off of it. This character's a combo machine, by the way. I don't know all the combos, all the most optimal ones, but God, there are so many routes. Let's get to his special moves because I'm just kind of going on and on. Oh wait, we gotta talk about far slash. Holy hell. Far slash. Or not far slash, 6S. Forward and slash. That's why I said far. Forward and slash, aka 6S. Look at the range on this button. It's OD. It's cancelable. And the other more important thing is this button you can cancel into from his other normals, right? So like 5K, the 3-frame button that I've been talking about, the 3-frame, can go into far slash. Literally Gatling. And it's 2 hits. And then you can cancel that. Why is that important? That's why it's important. His character is everywhere, man. He is. You got 6H, which is, you know, hard knockdown for whatever reason. Just another hard knockdown. This button's unsafe from what I understand though. This button's unsafe. I forget how mine is. So be careful with it, but this is good for like counter hit fishing. Pops them up on counter hit. Let's show it. Boom, 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 boom. Counter hit, forced, boom. You know what I mean? Pops them up. I'm pretty sure you can like run up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, you can do some. There's that damn input error that I made a video about. But yeah, you know, good for stuff like that. So good to note that. I think that's all his command normals. Yeah, it should be all his command normals. So now we can talk about the special moves. Gunflame. Gunflame, and for all the English language users, please. English Soul sounds terrible when he says Gunflame. I know this is not important, but oh my god, it bothers me so much. Gunflame. Anyway, so Gunflame is your standard projectile. It's not a fireball, it's a wall of fire. Gunflame RC is like the oldest trick in the book. You know, if you want to do that, it really comes in handy if you have an opponent who has really, really low health and they're like jumping around trying to like jump air dash at you or something from this type of range. Something that I like to do if I have meter is just Gunflame. It's just Gunflame RC into nothing and let them walk into that wall of fire. It's kind of cool. So like if I have 50 meter, if I have enough tension, you know what I mean? Half a bar, however you want to call it, 50 meter, 1 bar, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes just put out Gunflame and RC. You know what I mean? You can run up into them. So Gunflame is good for that kind of stuff. I think it's like -8 or something on block technically, but it's usually relatively safe. Just because of the nature of the move and when you would do it. Like from here, you're gonna be safe, right? But even if you do something like this, you might be punishable. At this point in the game, nobody's really punishing that though. You're probably kind of punishable, but you know, stuff like that. And if you do it from like this, stuff like that, you're definitely safe. So, you know, or like slash, heavy slash, Gunflame, that's safe, but it's not real. This is important to know. If you get predictable with this, hold up. Oh no, that one is real. I'm doing the wrong one. That one's not real. Sorry. That can be jumped out of. So if you do far slash, heavy slash, Gunflame, it's not real. I'm not saying don't do it because close slash, heavy slash, Gunflame, as you just saw, is real. Just be weary of it because as the game progresses, people are going to start to notice stuff like that, or they're just going to jump out of it. And I mean, the thing is, if they're going to try to jump out of it, you can do other things. So that brings me to Bandit Bringer. This button is so interesting. Look at this shit. This shit is a command jump, a command dash. Something that's really cool that I do sometimes, just kind of gimmicky. Bandit Bringer RC mash overheads. Not a real mix-up or anything, but I think it's funny. Just putting that out there. But yeah, what is this, Bandit Revolver? I'm probably gonna call it Bandit Bringer. I'm gonna fuck it up. But this is for combos basically. You can throw it out here The second kick doesn't come out on block, but it's -7 on block at point blank range. So when people learn the game, they'll start punishing it. So I wouldn't advise doing this on block unless it's a call out, right? You can use this as a mobility tool, and nobody really does this yet, but you can use this as a mobility tool, as you can see, right? You can use it to get out of the corner. You can jump back, air backdash, and then Bandit Bringer, whatever, because it's a special move, right? So if you want to get out of the corner type situation, you cover way more ground than an air dash. Yeah, I don't really see people do that, but just important to know again. But yeah, like I said, it's for combos. You know what I mean? Bandit Revolver is good for that, especially in the corner. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. That's basically all the move is for. We got Bandit Bringer. Bandit Bringer is his dive kick, dive punch, whatever you want to call it. Now this move is not plus. It's like -2 though, so you can low-key mash after it. A lot of people do mash after it or backdash after it because it's so slightly minus on block. Like if I were to set him, I don't want to do this too often because it's gonna make the video too long. But if I have him like, oh, I'll just have him do it to me. Pause. Wait, I did that wrong. There we go. You see me trying to mash after that, and his backdash smokes it. Yeah. By the way, it's an overhead in case you didn't know. That's why I'm getting clocked right there. But yeah. See, even if I'm 5K, which is a 3-frame button, but point blank range, I'm smoking it for backdashing though. But yeah, just important to know, it's very, very slightly minus. It's -2, so you can. It's not your turn after, but it's not your turn. If that makes sense. Sorry. Then we get to the interesting moves, right? We did this. Yeah, we got Night Raid Vortex. I think this used to be called the Grand Viper or something. This move is interesting because while he goes, he low profiles a lot of things. So he can go over, excuse me, he can go underneath some buttons. He can go underneath projectiles while he's in the travel state. Now, the important thing to know about this move, you're not invincible or nothing. So you can get scooped out of this. Oh, Wild Throw. I forgot to talk about that too. Wild Throw is just command grab. Mad good. Can't really get shit off of it even if you RC, but it's a command grab. You know what I mean? You can do stuff with it. Be careful when you whiff it because you have this animation and you're stuck there for a minute. But yeah, Wild Throw, command grab. All the best characters in this game have a command grab. I'm just saying. But yeah, anyway, Vortex. Vortex is really good. This is my fuck neutral move. This is I don't want to play neutral. I want to get up in there. And by the way, you can combo off of it. You know what I mean? And I screwed up that combo. But this is a thing. This is a thing. So be careful with this. And to me, this is like the oldest trick in the book at this point. But you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's some low-level tech, some early tech with Soul Vortex RC. And the thing with Night Raid Vortex is you can hold it to go further. Like I can just do this. Now this move is very unsafe on block. This move is like, wait, right? Yeah, the move is very unsafe. You know what I mean? Just so you know. Which is why I don't encourage. I don't encourage just throwing this out in neutral because it's so unsafe. It's like -18 or something, which in this game is pretty bad when there are 3-frame buttons. But yeah, it's very unsafe, but it's really, really good. If you land one raw, you get a combo. And the combos I'm doing are not the best combos in the world, but they're simple combos that if you're like a beginner level player or a early mid-level player, whatever, you'll be able to do these combos. They're not that hard. I don't want to show you guys the super complicated. It's a beginner guide, you know what I mean? So yeah, Vortex is really good for that. You can combo off of it, but the interesting thing about this move and the next move I'm gonna talk about is you cannot cancel into this move. So I can't do, like, the way I can do this, the way I can do 5K, 6S into Bandit Revolver, I can't go into Vortex. Can't do it. You cannot special cancel into this move. You have to do it raw. Now, in me saying that, like I just said, don't do it raw and neutral. You have to do it raw and neutral. You can do it. There are combo situations, like let's say a counter hit, right? Let's say I land counter hit. Let's say I land counter hit. I'm gonna screw this up a few times, but there are situations where that screen freeze, then you can go into Vortex and then extend your combos and stuff like that. Stuff like that gets a little bit harder to do. Like, I think off this button, yeah. Stuff like that gets a little bit harder to do, but that's what I'm, those are the times where you can use it in the sense of like, the same way you would use a special move you cancel into, but you still can't cancel into it. The next move is, did I talk about Bandit Bringer? Yeah, I did. All right, so the next move is Fafnir. Fafnir is amazing. So this move is like another special move you cannot cancel into. So again, I can't do it. The input is half circle forward and heavy slash. I never really say the inputs. They're all in the command list if you don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, Fafnir. This move is, it has a lot of startup, as you can see. But the beauty of this move, man, it's plus 11 on block. And as you can see, look at the damage it does. Like, this is, look at Soul, look at top right, look at Soul's health, right? This is when he blocks Bandit Bringer. Now, special moves do chip damage in this game. Normals don't do chip, right? So I'm doing close slash. It's not, look at his health. Nothing's changing, right? I do Bandit Revolver, look at his health, right? I do Gun Flame, look at his health, right? You know what I mean? Special moves do chip. But look at when I do Fafnir, look at it. This shit is basically an unblockable. There's plus 11 on block, but it puts you in like that guard crush state. Now the move has a ton of startup, and even though you're plus 11, there's a lot of pushback, so they might be able to jump out or something. But it's really good for that, and if you actually land this, now this is a little bit harder. This is a little bit harder to do. But if you do land this, I'm just trashed, forgive me. I don't want to cheat and go to the corner, but I might have to. My point was, you can combo off of it. If you can do a mid screen too, but as you can see, it's not the easiest thing to do. But yeah, you know what I mean. You can actually dash up, combo into this, blah blah, the whole shebang. From Fafnir. So this move is really, really good. As you can see, it does a ton of chip damage on block. You're plus 11. And if it hits, you can get a combo off of it. In the corner is especially easy. And if you land anything in the corner, if you have meter, you're good. You're gonna wall break. There's no way you're not going to, right? Even sometimes from about here. You know what I mean? You're gonna wall break. And I'm not, like I said, these aren't even the most optimal combos, but they work, right? Like, you know what I mean? They're just, you always got options with Soul. He's just really, really good. His jump buttons, jump P, jump K is, you know, faster, like air-to-air style button. His jump slash is like a lot of characters' jump heavy slash. You know what I mean? It works the same way as a lot of the other ones. Then his jump heavy slash is the classic. You know what I mean? Two hitting. You know what I mean? That is what that is. It's been that way forever. That's basically Soul in a nutshell. Soul is a rushdown character. Oh, DP. I'm so silly. Fam, this move is insane. Volcanic Viper is his DP. His Dragon Punch is Shoryuken. Same input. Light DP. So Slash version has literally no recovery. Look at this. Look at this. If you whiff, this is insanity. Like, if you whiff, and these are both invincible. If you whiff a light, or a, I'm not gonna say light, I'm gonna say a slash DP, you can literally do it again if they try to whiff punish you. Like, you can, it's so fucking fast that if you try to whiff punish me, I can just do it again. And I'm invincible. So it's really good for that. You know, doesn't do that much damage. You don't get that much off of it. I mean, you can RC it and try, but you don't get that much damage. Now the heavy version actually looks a little crazy, but it does so much damage. Look at that. This is just off the DP. And yeah, you can RC this. You know what I mean? You can, yeah, you can. So heavy DP actually has recovery and stuff. So, you know, if you whiff this, you might actually get smacked. But light DP has, this is free. Like, look at this. It's kind of crazy, right? You can kind of just do it. Now again, you can grab somebody out of a DP in this game, so that's important to note. So you can't just spam mash DP. But yeah, there's that. And then what do you got? Supers, Tyrant Rave. This super has 2 hits. Sometimes people just get hit by the second hit. I don't know why they get hit by it, but they do. Sometimes they block the first one and get smoked. Yeah, that's just a standard invincible super. And then we got the God super. The God super. I never get this input, but the God super. Full screen command grab super. You cannot block this. You have to jump. You have to jump. You have to jump. So something that I like to do, and I don't encourage throwing this out raw. I don't encourage it. But if my opponent is doing shit like this, you know what I mean? I was a little too early. But it's like, oh, you air dashed? Great. So now I know you don't have any air options. You're going to the ground and snatching your ass out of the air. Like, you know what I mean? Or if I see them, if they're kind of close by and I see them press something, like you whiff punish with the super, because if they're still in recovery, they can't jump out of it in time. You know what I mean? If they're doing something. So I use it in situations like that more than trying to combo into it. If I'm gonna combo into a super, it's probably gonna be Tyrant Rave, just because, you know what I mean? Why not? If I'm gonna combo into one, this is more of a utility super since it is a command grab. And he has a regular command grab too. Yeah, Soul is busted, man. So if you don't understand why he's so good, 3-frame button leads into full anti-air combos that can get you to the wall and wall break fairly easily. On the ground, same thing. And I mean, the more combos from Soul you see, the more you'll understand how crazy he is. He's got this dive kick move that's -2 on block. It's really good. You can use this move in combos too. You can use this move in combos as well. So don't think it's only used in neutral. No, this move is done in combos as well. Like I said, you cannot block him forever at all. You just can't. Jump button's godlike. His damage is godlike. He's just good, man. He's just good. His pressure's godlike because he's got far slash, plus frames. Like literally just harass with this button, and then when it hits, convert. And the other thing is, since Soul is such a, here's the thing. Let me try to show this before I end this video. We'll have him guard all. Tension gauge generation on normal. We'll have them both at 0. Since Soul is such like an offensive character, if I'm staggering this, look at my tension gauge. Look at my tension gauge, and then imagine I go into that. Like that's already more than half a bar. Or, you know what I mean? I'm almost at 50 meter. Like, that's what, 2 staggers into Gunflame, and then I dash forward. Like, you build meters stupid fast with this character. You build meters so fast. Like, you just do. Like, because you're always doing shit. You're always pressing buttons. You're always trying to get in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're always doing something. So, like, the more they sit here blocking this, and plus, look at your wrist gauge. So if you don't know what the wrist gauge is, look underneath the burst meter. You see that meter that just was purple and turned red? Like, you're gonna knock people's wrist gauge up so high. Look at it. Look how fast it goes up. And the more that meter goes up, the more damage you take. And if it fills up, and then I hit you, it's automatically a counter hit. So I get a big ass combo regardless, right? So his pressure is really godlike. His damage is really godlike. His combo routes are ridiculous. Conversions are ridiculous. You know, he has a reversal. He has a command grab. He also has an unblockable command grab super, because he needs that. If I could do the damn command for it. Yeah, I guess I can't do it anymore. Oh, I don't have meter. I turned the meter off. I was like, damn, I can't do the command for the super. I turned the meter off. But auto regen, bruh. But yeah, basically that's a Soul bad guy in a nutshell. That is Soul for you. There we go. Command grab super. So anyway, that's Soul in a nutshell. When in doubt, DP it out. Dash up command grab. Vortex RC command grab, or Vortex RC into lows or something. You know what I mean? Vortex RC into anything. I mean, you just get like what if you have meter with Soul, you just get in free. Like his neutral isn't amazing. Like his neutral is not as good as like Kai's or something. His buttons are fine. Like he's got this long range button. He's got options in the neutral, but they're not amazing. But the thing is, if I have meter, I don't have to. I'm in. I'm literally in. Or even if I don't have meter, I'm in. Now that's unsafe. But what if you get hit? Or if you hit me and then I burst? You know what I mean? So like he's just always kind of gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. That's kind of Soul, man. That's kind of Soul in a nutshell. Sorry this video is so long, but yeah, that's basically Soul, man. Box dash slash is alright. Box dash H is alright sometimes too from around this range. If they start anti-airing you, by the way, if you're doing this and you're getting anti-aired, you know what I mean? Or just forward jump Bandit Bringer, you know what I mean? Alter your trajectory, jump back dash Bandit Bringer, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Remember, Bandit Bringer is safe, -2. And if something like that happens, just super safe, you're probably plus. So important to know that as well. But anyway, man, that's Soul. Oh yeah, he has a fake gun flame as well. I know I didn't talk about this move at all. This move has applications in certain situations where like you can cancel into it. You can cancel into fake gun flame and kind of have less recovery than trying to just do a move like Vortex Raw. So and then Vortex. But I haven't really figured out how to, you know what I mean, how to use that as well. So like I don't think that's that important to know as a beginner Soul player. But you have a fake gun flame if you ever want to fake them out. I really don't see anybody use it at all. So that's why I didn't really talk about it. But anyway, that's a Soul guide for y'all, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, like I said, if y'all enjoy all this content, if y'all want more Guilty Gear Shy, let me know who y'all want me to do a guide for in the comments. Subscribe. The more subs I have, the more likely I am to make these videos. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all stay safe. JSF. I'm out of here. I'm in danger. I gotta go. Peace.